Welcome to the 10th episode Capital TV Midweek Update. My name is JC from TradersTruthReview.com. As usual in our midweek show, we always have a metaphor, and this time, a metaphor that all traders must truly be aware of. Do you know who is the person that you see in this picture? His name is Yao Ming, and he's one of the most famous Chinese mainland NBA basketball player who play for Houston Rockets. And he is over 7 feet and 6 inches tall. And if I'm not mistaken, Yao Ming and his spouse are the tallest couple in the world. So why is so special about Yao Ming compared to the average person that you see on the left and on the right? Yes, he is tall, that's for sure. But there is a significance of that. It is a towering height that all traders should know, and it relates to a specific trading bar of the day. And this bar will give you that edge. Now, think of all the pre-trading planning that all traders and investors do when trading. Yao Ming does play a part. Now, what is Yao Ming bar called in the price and volume chart? Can you tell me the answer? And if it's so, send your answers to jccapitaltv@gmail.com and I have a prize for the right answer. Here is our midweek market outlook. This week, can you see the Yao Ming bar here? Yes. Can you describe it? What is this bar called in price and volume? In volume spread analysis, this is an important bar because it denotes some strength for the market to climb higher. However, it needs to be confirmed. Now, looking back at end March 2013, here we have seen a lot of Yao Ming bar. And they are breaking above the 1824-1830 level. The market was then ready to climb higher until we hit the high at 1863 to 1865. Now remember that old high at 1866 was achieved on the closing year 2013 on 31st of December. This is a tough nut to crack. Moving forward, I believe the market is gaining momentum to break above the 1866, and it's coming. And the market, remember, don't move up in a straight line. In the IVSA chart, the medium-term trend is denoted by this thick blue-red line. It is showing up, while the short-term trend is also up, denoted by the gray line. The trend of all the market is in the chart. The only concern now that we have is the reddish bearish zone. However, the trend is indicating it may turn southward, but we haven't seen the breakdown yet. The support at 1845 remains to be strong. Yes, you heard from and see it first at Capital Midweek Update with JC for our KLCI foreign fund net flows. In our site, TradersTruthReview.com, we notice the blue line that you see here is turning downwards from a sideways market. Notice the small insert on the top right hand side is actually moving sideways last week. But this week, the foreign funds are turning sellers on moderate volume. Here, we have seen that if the remaining of the week, whether we will see more selling or more buying from foreign funds. For those who are new, the blue line that you see here are daily buying and selling of foreign funds, while the red line is the total accumulation of 5 days, and it's important to see that the trend of the buying. On the right side here, you will notice last week foreign funds were blue, meaning moving sideways, but finally turned net sellers this week. So next week, will we see some buying by foreigners? You heard first from JC, TradersTruthReview.com. Now the stock to watch for our midweek is definitely QL Resources with the stock code 7084. QL Resources is one of the growth share that has done very well in Bursa, Malaysia. Deemed as the most promising and well-managed company in KLSE, QL Resources has made a lot of investors a lot of money since listed in early 2012. QL no longer a local feedstuff trader but has transformed into a multinational agro-food corporation. Incidentally, QL is now Asia's largest egg producer with palm oil sector in the country. Right now, from the IVSA chart that you can see here, we are seeing smart money are beginning to accumulate under the disguise of low volume tests. tests need to be confirmed. Once the accumulation is over, QL should begin its markup higher from here, breaking up the old high that we had at 3 ringgit 29 cents, 3 ringgit 35 cents. How high can QL resources go? That is a good question. At all-time high prices that we see now, QL remain a favorite among traders. Who knows, when we review this stock next week, where will we be? As you can see from the volume spread analysis chart or IVSA chart, we are seeing many green arrows here and here and here. Right? It is pointing to the upside. However, the fundamental side, the PE, price earning volume ratio, is about 22 to 23 times and debt over 46% with dividend less than 2%. All the QL engine has been focused on growing the business to take it to the next level. However, the valuation are not attractive and looking rather pricey. You can get it first from our site, traderstruthreview.com. Now we turn our attention to the last week's stock watch chart, Pacsun or stock code 5657. The market has certainly moved higher and is ready to test above the 200-day moving average here. The trend for Pacsun should continue to prosper higher as this is a play on the Chinese equity market. This is certainly healthy as we are seeing possible more upside to come from here. As always, have a stop loss as there is no certainty in the market. And finally, for our message of the day is from Richard Wyckoff. He is our famous price and volume guru, and he said, successful chart reading is the study of a force. It requires the ability to judge which side has the greatest pulling power, and one must have the courage to go with that side. We must look at the forces of the market, and we must know the demand and supply. If the demand is great, we lean towards it and we go with the flow. Vice versa, if there's readily selling, we must be ready to exit our losing position or take profit. Remember, the key is for courage for investor and trader to go with the right side of the market. Strong emphasis here, yeah? The stock market is dominated by this fundamental law, and if demand overcomes supply, you will have up movement of prices, and if the supply is plentiful, you have pressure on downwards pressure. Now remember the phrase, no one cares more about your money than yourself. Let Capital TV be the market expert, inspire your success for tomorrow. That's all the time that we have. And if you know the Yao Ming bar, send your answers to jccapitaltv@gmail.com and we will review the Stock Watch QL resources. Thank you again for joining us, and I'll see you next week. Same time, same place.